All right, guys, this is training number 2 in the SP2 training, and today we're going to talk about what it takes to be successful as a door knocker. I'm going to have a few stories and a few things to go over and what it takes to really be successful. First, I want to talk about what I call is the 3 F's. These 3 F's, honestly, I could stop right after these, and if you did these 3 F's, you'd be extremely successful in door-to-door sales. Because door-to-door sales is not that hard. As long as you can feel comfortable, and that'll come with time. If you're nervous, you're scared, that's fine. Everybody was. I was. If they say they weren't, they're lying to you. Everybody's nervous. Everybody's scared. That'll go away with time. The more comfortable you get, the better your script gets, the more you start to understand that people literally aren't thinking about you at all. They're only thinking about themselves. You know, stuff like that's you're going to help you understand. But these 3 F's are really important. Number 1. Number 1, follow the schedule. Your regionals and the people you're talking to, your managers, they're going to be asking you every week for your schedule. When you give them that schedule, this is not a preliminary schedule. When you give them your schedule, that's your schedule. You need to make sure to follow that schedule to the T. Don't be 1 minute late. Don't leave 1 minute early. I don't know why it is this way, guys, but guys, if you are 1 minute late, your day will be worse than if you were exactly on time. I don't know why, but it just works this way in door-to-door sales that when you're exact at following your schedule, it's unbelievable how much more productive you are. And there's a part of it, there's like psychology to go to it, of like you want to have a couple wins as you get into your day to feel good about what's going on. That's a win that you need every day. The win of being on time and leaving on time. Guys, I really believe there's a kind of a certain segment of the population that is setting numbers goals that should be setting work ethic goals. The more your goals are work ethic goals, the more your dreams will come to pass down the road. The more you have number goals, really just the lazier you're going to get and the quicker you're going to figure out how to get those goals lazier. So don't go into this realm of how do I get my goals quicker? How do I get lazier? Don't go down that realm. Set work ethic goals. That's all I care about. Guys, I think I'm a pretty successful guy. I don't set numbers goals. I set work ethic goals because I know work ethic goals lead me to where I want to go. So number 1, follow the schedule. Number 2, and hey, this is number 2 of this training. Thank you for coming. Be sure to watch this full training. And don't get bored. Pay attention. Okay, so follow the schedule. Number 2, focus. Follow your schedule. And number 2, focus. When you're out, guys, don't call your girlfriends. Don't call your boyfriends. Don't call your mom. Don't call your dad. Don't call your kids. Don't get on your phone. Don't play games. Whatever you're doing, when you're out, focus. Just be a door knocker. Do your job. Do your job right. Don't let the other temptations. Don't text the whole time, you know? Like, your phone needs to be for calling in sales. Other than that, guys that left their phones at their houses and made calls with customers, like using customers' phones, those guys would make more money. I guarantee it. Don't get unfocused from your phone. Stay focused on the job. Don't let your phone or distractions or whatever's going on, don't let them bother you. You could literally triple your money just by being focused when you're out, okay? Number 3, have fun. If you're not having fun while you're out there, if you're not playing games and whatever, if you're not having fun, if you're not getting on GroupMe and, dude, I just got my 3rd sale, I'm a genius, you suck, whatever, right? Like, if you're not having fun, the job's going to get boring. This is a big part of the job. Got to have fun. If you're having fun, people will talk to you. People will want to talk to you. They'll want to take appointments. They'll want to sit down on leads. If you're just out there doing a job, blah, 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 yeah, it's not going to be fun for you, and you're going to quit, okay? So follow the schedule, stay focused, and have a crap ton of fun. Get competitive. Have a good time. Make it fun in any way you can. Any kind of game you can play with somebody, any kind of competition that you can have with a buddy in your office, whatever you got to do to make it fun, keep it fun. If you ever are not making money in our industry or in door-to-door sales or in what we're doing, it's simply the problem is in those 3 things, I promise you. You fix all those things are going well every day, you're going to make a crap ton of money. Okay, number 2 thing I want to talk about is selling with skill and not excitement. As your time goes on, in the beginning, it's going to be a new job. You're going to be super pumped. Oh, that looks stupid. Excitement. When you first start, you're going to be pumped. You're going to be excited. This is a cool job. We're going to be successful. I'm going to make money. You're going to be excited. You're going to have excitement. You're going to feel good about what's going on. The truth is, guys, this, like any other job, is going to have that happen to your excitement. I don't care who you are. Knocking doors, if you got to keep it fun, but it's a job, and it's going to be a job by about your third week. What you've got to do is, while you are excited, be sure to learn the skills that it takes to be successful in sales. Make sure that while you're excited, that you are learning the skill. Because a lot of times what I see is a lot of guys get out there with a lot of excitement, and they're making a lot of money, and they don't focus on the skills at all. And as this excitement drops off, they stop making sales. And they go, man, I don't know what's going on around here. I'm not making money anymore. I don't know what to do. This job sucks. I quit. That's what happens all the time. This is why most door knockers don't make it past their third week. It's because as their excitement drops, their sales drop. And they don't know how to fix it. That's why right from the beginning, you've got to start working on your skills. I'll kind of give you an example of this. Sometimes I see a lot of really successful reps who come in. You guys may know Joey Comish. I'll just tell you guys, he never really had this. He was never a very excited salesperson. So Joey just started down here, but he wanted to get good, and he just moved his skills up. And I see that a lot. It's actually sometimes really good, guys, to learn how to sell without excitement right from the beginning. Now, use your excitement if you want to. I did. I freaking was pumped when I was first knocking doors, and that was awesome. But I made sure to supplement that with skills. As my excitement came down, I made sure, dude, I got to learn a lot more skills. I got to get better at this. I got to worry about my words more. I got to worry about things I say more. I got to worry about my body language more. I got to worry about... So I started really becoming a professional door knocker. The more you become a professional door knocker, guys, the more money you're going to make. The cool thing also about it is when you're dealing with excitement and you're working on excitement, you're going to see your numbers do this. Because one day you're going to be excited and you're going to sell like a maniac. One day you're going to feel bummed and you're not going to sell. One day you're going to feel excited, you're going to sell like a maniac. Next day you're not going to sell. You might see this daily. You might see this hourly in the beginning. 1 hour you're totally pumped, it's the coolest job in the whole wide world. 1 hour later, like, this job sucks, I hate it, right? So you're going to have a lot of ups and downs if you solely rely on excitement. So don't solely rely on excitement. The thing that's cool is once your skills are up, guys, you'll sell well every single day. Once your skills are high, you can sell. You can be totally pissed off at the whole wide world and still go out and get sales because you know how to sell. You want to learn that skill. I don't care if you want to be a professional salesperson when you grow up. I don't care if you want to be a doctor, a lawyer. I don't care what you're doing. So for instance, I have a brother-in-law who's an ENT. And ENTs that work at a hospital make $100,000, $150,000 a year. My brother-in-law, he was a salesperson. He has sales experience. He's learned how to sell. He knows sales. The guy went and just started his own practice, went and sold himself to all the other doctors in the valley so that they will refer ENT patients to him, right? The guy I don't know what he makes, but I know it's a lot. I mean, their house is like on a 14-acre lot up in Alpine, up in the mountains. Anyways, regardless, whatever you're going to do when you grow up, take this time to learn, or when you're done with this, whatever you're going to do, take the time to learn how to sell. Take the time. It's going to be worth it. Because down the road, again, I don't care what you're going to be. If you're going to be a lawyer, if you're a lawyer that can sell yourself, you make a lot of money. If you're a lawyer working for someone else, just whatever they give you for work, you're going to make $100,000 a year. If you're going to be whatever it's going to be, if you can sell yourself, you are always going to quadruple and quintuple the money you're going to earn when you get older. So, here again, learn the skill of sales and just know that as your excitement comes down, that's normal. Happens to every single one of us. It's just part of the gig, okay? Number 2, I want to talk about 3 different types of, well, not number, I think this is number 3 now. I want to talk about a couple of different types of thinkers. I want to talk about the spaghetti thinker, the 99% thinker, and the 100% thinker. These are different types of thinkers. This is a different ways of thinking. You got a spaghetti thinker, a 99% thinker, and a 100% thinker. Guys, the 100% thinker doesn't just make a 1% more money than the 99% thinker. The 100% thinker gets everything he wants in life. So you want to train yourself how to be the 100% thinker, okay? All right, so what is a spaghetti thinker? What is a 99% thinker? What is a 100% thinker? So I'll give you an example of a family going on a picnic. If you're a spaghetti thinker, you're going, oh, we're going on a picnic. We're going on a picnic. I'm going to go to the store real quick and buy all the food and all the picnic stuff. So you go to the store, you get to the store, you start buying food, but then get sidetracked by something, and oh, that looks really cool. So you go over there, you start looking at this stuff, whatever it is. You're there at the store for an hour and a half. You get back to the family. Everyone's like, where the crap have you been? It's past lunchtime now. Like we can't go today. That's your spaghetti thinker, okay? 99% thinker is, hey, hurry, goes to the store, gets his stuff, gets in the car, and most of us are 99% thinkers. We kind of get to a point where it's good enough. My goal was to work 40 hours this week. Hey, I did 37. That's pretty good. I feel pretty good about what I did. I don't need to do any better. I'm done. That's the majority of everybody who I run into. It's a huge detriment. Seriously, 3% more effort and they would have had everything they wanted in life. They just don't understand that, okay? 99% thinker. So goes to the store, gets the stuff, brings it home, they get in the car, they drive to the park, they get down to the park and there's a huge redwood in front of the road, right? There's a big tree in front of the road. The family goes, oh man, there's a big tree in front of the road. We can't get through this. Well, we got pretty close. There's a really nice little patch of grass right here. Let's just get out and have our picnic here on the side of the road and in the grass. That'll be great, right? Yeah, it's good enough. Cool. Everybody gets out and has lunch, right? That's your 99% thinker. Your 100% thinker gets all the way to the same spot, sees the tree in the road, goes, oh, we can't have this. The picnic is just down the road. It's freaking amazing. We got to get to that spot. It's going to be the coolest day of our life. Maybe there's fishing or whatever else is going on over at that park or whatever. Frisbee, volleyball courts, whatever you got going on over there. They're the type of person who maybe finds a chainsaw and cuts down the tree, cuts out a hole in the tree and gets through. Or they're the type of person, 100% think is the type of person who goes, cool, climb over this tree, grab your bags, park the car here. We're walking a mile to that spot. It's a very small percentage in difference, guys, but it's all the difference in the world. And if I can preach that, if there's one thing I can preach, it's that thing. Don't be a 99% thinker. I want to give you an example also of a difference between a 99% thinker and a 100% thinker in the tale of two horses. So we got horse A. You can call it whatever you want. Horse B. And horse A is 1 second faster. 1 second faster than horse B every race for 10 races. For 10 races, horse A is 1 second faster than horse B. What's their difference in skill? Maybe 1%. Their difference in skill is minimal, almost nothing. Almost no difference at all. What's their difference in earnings? Guys, their difference in earnings, 1 second faster over 10 big races, their difference in earnings could be 10 million. To this horse B's, maybe 100,000. Their earnings are substantially different. Their skill level was 1%. That's what you're going to find in door-to-door sales. The difference between the guys crushing it and the guys minimally making it by is not this humongous gap. It's not a gap of, oh, that guy is 90 million times better than me. No, he is a percentage point probably better. He is a little bit better. You are actually right there. Especially if you've gone through training and you've gone through everything and you're decent, you're one breakthrough away. You're 1 percentage point away. You've got to keep that in mind because it's important. Keep in mind, you are 1 percentage point away. You've got to figure out how to get into that 1 percentage point and what it is for you. Okay? All right, another real quick thing I want to go over is an analogy of a prop plane and the dealing of 100%. So you got a small prop plane. The question I usually ask people when I'm doing this analogy in person is I would ask you, what percentage of effort are people giving in the world, right? So with a small prop plane, what percentage of prop, or what percentage of the engine or throttle, what percentage of throttle does a small prop plane have to use to get off the ground? You might think 60, 70, 80, 90, whatever. The truth is it takes 100% of the engine's throttle to get a small prop plane off the ground and going airborne. Okay? To go up and go airborne. It takes 100% throttle. Okay? Once you are in the air to cruising altitude, where you want to be, what percentage of throttle does it take to stay up in the air? Only takes about 60% throttle to stay in the air. I can't tell you how many people I know who are on the ground giving 90% effort, and they're going to be there for the rest of their lives. A lot of you people know these people. A lot of you people might be those people right now. You've been working a job, giving it 90%, almost as much as you can, but you're giving it 90%. You show up, you work hard, you do what you're supposed to, whatever, but you're not really engaged. You're not really trying. You're not really thinking about it all the time until you get off the ground. Don't be that person anymore if you are. And if you know this, if you can look around in your life, you're going to see that this is what you see in life. You're going to see people who are just engaged, giving it their all, 100%. And you're seeing them get off the ground. You're seeing them improve, get better relationships, better money. Everything's getting better for them. And they're rising up. And eventually you will see those people pull back to about 60% throttle and live wonderful, whatever they want, have everything they want in life, have lifestyle, have the things they want. You see this happening. But you see this more often, and it's confusing for you. I hope it's not confusing for you anymore. People give 90% effort. Their whole lives, 60, 70 years old, giving 90% effort and never getting off the ground. I don't want you guys to be those guys. That's really the last thing on them. What it takes to be successful. What does it take to be successful? It takes 100%. Guys, and if you're giving 100%, there's going to be a crap ton of failures in that process. Don't let failure knock you down. Everybody fails. Guys, I'm a failure half the time. I mean, for me, if I can succeed 1 in 10 times, I feel like that's pretty good, right? Keep trying. Keep going after it. Keep giving it 100%. You will learn so quickly how to be successful. You really will. You know, it's funny, children, when they're young, they're really excited by failure. That's like one of the best things in a child's life. They love failure. There comes a point where people feel like failure means something bad about themselves. They don't want to fail anymore. They don't want to look stupid anymore, so they stop trying. Don't be one of those people. Give it 100% effort all the time. Fail all the time. Look at failure the correct way in which you're supposed to and make money. Give it 100%. Okay, again, I'm on Slack. If you have any questions about what we talked about here, or any questions or any comments or whatever, go ahead and hop on there. Talk about it. Talk with me. I'll always get back to you. I always want to help you guys in any way that I can. Good talking to you. That was I think this is just the second training on SP2s. There is one more training. Thanks, guys.